Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chief, the one half of Chief and Stero. Let's Talk podcast. Yo, today we have a special guest here. Is Doug, podcaster, sports fanatic. So we're going to discuss and chat New York Knicks championship. Knicks in five. Knicks in five. You know, as you know, the New York Knicks won their championship. It was the first championship winning team since 1973, and by defeating the San Antonio Spurs 94-90 in Game 5. Knicks in five. You know, the team captain Jalen Brunson led the team to a title clinching victory with the legendary 45 points performance, man. 45 points. Let that stick in you, man. All right, so with regards to the 45 points performance, he secured the final MVP and capping off a series of spectacular double-digit comebacks. Now, the magical thing about this game is that his father, Rick Brunson, he's a former NBA point guard, right? Don't forget that. He played 9 seasons in the league, including a stint with the New York Knicks, where he reached the NBA final in 1999. He didn't win the championship, but he reached the final, right? Now, he's currently, he serves as the New York Knicks assistant coach. And this make this historic, right? So this is the first father-son duo to win a championship between both of them on the same team. All right. Now, in terms of Brunson, he led a master class, right? A master class, right? Which led to the unanimous choice for the MVP because of his tremendous performance, right? And providing himself as a generational leader for the Knicks. So what say you, Doug?
Yes. Hey, what's going on, Patrick? Yo, matter of fact, first and foremost, thanks for having me on your show, Chief Stero.
No
Let's talk. I love being on here. And yeah, I'm just here to talk with you, man, about the Knicks, man. Yeah. So
that's what's up.
Yeah. So, matter of fact, before I give my take on it, I just want to say, how do you feel? Because both of us, through the years, have been rooting for the Knicks. Through the years. How do you feel finally as a fan able to say, from a basketball standpoint, the New York Knicks are NBA champions?
Man, this is like glorious, man. I've been there when the Knicks wasn't winning anything. I've been there up in the bleachers, like nosebleed section all the way at the top, man, watching the games. And I feel like when I start looking down, I feel like I want to throw up or just die up there because that shit is so steep up there. You know what I mean? I've been there. I've been to the point where I have to like keep my mouth shut when it comes to talking about the Knicks because it's like that Knicks is bums, man. Yo, good players come to the Knicks, and all of a sudden, good players, once they come to the Knicks, they scratch. They ain't doing good no more. They leave New York and win championship, man. I've been there.
Yeah.
So this was sweet. It's like nectar. It's like the nectar of the gods. It's so sweet.
Yes. And yo, and real talk, you know, in the beginning you mentioned about Rick Brunson and Jalen Brunson, you know, their father and son dynamic, their father and son relationship. I mean, it's, you know, I from a fan standpoint, I look, there's so many stories surrounding this team. You know, like how you just said, hey, you used to be in the nosebleed seats. Here's a story. I remember when Bernard King had broke his leg, right?
Yeah.
And he came back. I went to a Knick game. His very first Knick game back in the Garden.
Yeah.
I was able to walk up to the ticket booth during that time, which was in the 80s, and purchase a ticket. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you can do that now. Walk right up to the cassette. to the ticket booth. Matter of fact, you can't do that now.
No.
And purchase a ticket. I purchased a ticket to his first game back. Needless to say, the Knicks was playing the Milwaukee Bucks, if I'm not mistaken. And Junior Bridgman, remember, well, God rest his soul, he became the great businessman, Junior Bridgman, who owns about what? How many Wendy's? Hundreds of Wendy's, right?
Quite a few franchises, yeah.
Yep. And Junior Bridgman was playing for the Milwaukee Bucks at that time. And the Milwaukee Bucks cooked the Knicks. But Bernard King didn't play his best game. He had just came back from the injury. But that's one of my stories as far as going to the Garden and, again, like you said, sitting in the nosebleed seats. You know?
Yes. But the tickets was cheap back then, and a lot of people were like, there was so much scalpers out there selling tickets out there. That's how much tickets there was available.
Scalping was big back then, right?
Yeah.
Scalping was big, but it's like, yo, man, so many amazing stories, man. Like you talk about, like you look at Jalen Brunson and Rick Brunson's father and son dynamic. You see the videos of Rick Brunson training Jalen Brunson to become a better player, not necessarily an NBA player, because who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows when you take your son in the park or your daughter in the park to train them for whatever, who knows that they're going to take it to the highest level, right? You know?
A higher level than he took it, in other words.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So he just going out there like as a father, like, hey, my son want to learn. I have the tools to teach him. I'm gonna show him, but I don't know he's gonna be a high school All-American. I don't know he's gonna be the college basketball player of the year. I don't know he's gonna win 2 championships in Villanova. I don't know he's gonna get drafted in the NBA in the second round, the 33rd pick. I don't know he's going to play for the Dallas Mavericks and play for the New York Knicks, and I definitely don't know he's going to win a championship, right?
Yeah.
You don't know these things. You're just at that moment he was just being a father, giving them, teaching them the game of basketball, and along with the game of basketball, teaching them life lessons.
That's true, very much so. And in the end, it's like he got his just reward as a father, and as a son, he got his just reward because there was a lot of detractors out there. Now, in terms of you remember, they have become a clutch team, and when I say a clutch team, it's like during Game 5 matchup, Brunson completely took over when it mattered most, right?
Yes.
Scoring 13 consecutive points, man, for the Knicks in the fourth quarter, right? And which led to the 94-90 win. Now, people are saying, "Oh, the Knicks are the comeback kids, man," because of the clutch playing, in the third and fourth quarter, and even up to the last minute, right? They overcame the deficits throughout this whole series, Doug. Right? The Knicks made a habit of falling behind early.
Yes.
Before rallying, and in Game 5 they successfully erased the 16-point deficit in Game 5 because it was down 16 points.
Yes. I mean, the Knicks throughout the playoffs and especially in the finals when they played, they were down double digits every game.
Yeah.
It's like, and this is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they didn't start. If the game was at 8:30, they didn't come to play until 9 o'clock. You know? The Knicks were always down. Like, but as in regular true New York Knicks fashion, they're going to keep your heart pumping. They're going to put you on the brink of insanity. I'm going to go to Game 4. One of the greatest games, not because I'm a Knicks fan, but it's history now. One of the largest comebacks in finals history.
That's 29 points, right? That was game 4, right?
Yep, 29 points
down in game 4.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there looking at the TV saying, the Knicks are going back to San Antonio, tied up 2-2. 2-2. My PTSD as a Knicks fan started to kick in. I start saying to myself, we are going to lose this series because we're going back to San Antonio tied 2-2. And San Antonio has to win one in New York. One in San Antonio. They're going to be up 3-2. They're going to come back. The Knicks will probably win game 6. And then we'll go back to San Antonio for game 7. And they're going to beat us. Wembanyama and these guys are going to beat us. My Knick PTSD was on full tilt.
So in other words, you're saying that you had a flashback to Jordan time and Reggie Miller Knicks.
Yes. Jordan.
Anxiety. My heart's palpitating and shit.
Yes. Jordan, Reggie Miller,
Nick Giller.
Yeah. Lesser names like Roy Hibbert when Carmelo was going against the Indiana Pacers and went to the hole, and Roy Hibbert of all people blocked Carmelo shot. Like that stopped us from advancing in the playoffs, going to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm like, oh my God, what can go wrong will go wrong.
So what about Mark Jackson, right? He played for the Knicks and went to play for with Reggie Miller.
Yes.
And he was terrorizing us.
Yes. Look, the beginning of this season, they said it was coming up. They said the Knicks should come out of the East because one, Boston was hobbled. Jason Tatum was recovering, right?
Yeah.
Indiana last year was in the finals. The boy Tyrese Halliburton was hurt. Indiana was in last place most of the season, right?
Yeah.
So they said since Indiana, Boston, and I believe one other team. Oh yeah, Milwaukee. They didn't have Dame Lillard no more. He got traded back to Portland. Giannis is on the out with Milwaukee. Like, the Knicks is the favorite to come out of the East, right? And play in the finals. So, and I'm looking like, this is our best chance to win the championship, and we're about to blow it. We're down 29.
Yeah.
But in true Knick fashion with this team, they kept chipping away and chipping away and chipping away. When Josh Hart missed the layup, right? We make it a comeback. And when Josh Hart missed that layup, I was on the floor like a little baby. Like, oh my God. I was like, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. But, man, that OG Anunoby tipping.
Oh man. That was like that was a tips. That was like a tip-in with the magic hand.
Bro, as far as I was concerned, it was the hand of God.
Listen, they didn't put it in you know when they put it in wax and then they put it in gold, the golden hand. Put that shit in golden hand and put that shit in a museum in Manhattan and shit, Museum of Natural History and shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. And OG, I just saw an interview. OG was like, I tried to dunk it. I wanted to dunk it. He said, but I could only get the tip of my hand on it. But to get the tip of his hand on that ball and got it in the hoop, I was like, I was going crazy. I was like, I know my neighbors are getting ready is about to call the cops on me, man. I think everybody in New York went crazy on that.
I woke up my damn wife, man, because she was sleeping. I had to go to work the next day. I was like, she thought something happened. Like, her heart started palpitating because she thought something happened.
Yeah. You started her. Yeah.
She was like, "You're so damn dramatic, man."
Yo.
I'm like, "Yeah, man." But in terms of the controversy, we're gonna touch on that.
Okay.
Now, Jalen Brunson, they had their detractors.
Okay.
And when I say they had their detractors, now the Las Vegas Aces head coach, the WNBA female head coach, legendary head coach, Becky Hammond. She most recently said that she don't believe Jalen Brunson is a 1A player. Now, by her saying that, she said that in 2023, while appearing on ESPN as an analyst.
Yes.
She claimed that the Knicks was missing that 1A dude.
Yes.
Argued that Brunson was too small to lead a championship. And she also stated, man, listen, she also stated that Stephen Curry was the only outlier within the league.
Yes.
Because of his small stature or what have you.
Yes.
In other words, she's saying he's not in the league of Stephen Curry. He's the outlier, right? So what are your thoughts on that? Because they also asked Jalen Brunson that after he won the championship and he took the high road, what exactly did he say, man?
Jalen Brunson said, and he definitely took the high road. He said, "Yo,
yeah,
I didn't address it then, and I'm not going to address it now." But he's class personified, right?
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson is class personified.
Yes.
But if I could look at Becky Hammond right now, I would tell her he's a 1A, he's a 1B, he's a 1C. You know?
Yeah.
He's that dude. She actually said, "Yo, the Knicks need a dude. They don't have a dude. The Knicks need a dude.
Yes.
They don't have a dude. He's not a 1A." Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Usually when you categorize things, you have one, then you have 1A, then you have 1B, right?
Yeah.
Right? So he's not calling him a number one. She said he's not even a 1A.
Yeah.
He's a 1, he's a 1A, he's a 1B, he's a 1C. And I'm surprised at those comments from her. Because one, she represents a group that is looked over. She represents a group that is marginalized, right? She's a short woman, right? Like, if anybody would have like any type of thought in their mind saying, yeah, he can get it done, because hey, I know what I've been through in my career as a short woman playing in the WNBA. Yeah, you can get it done. Yeah, you can get it done, right? And then not only did, after she said it, there were people that co-signed it. It was Brian Windhorst. He said history shows that if a team has a player of Jalen Brunson's size, they can't win a championship. He was co-signing it. The only one that was standing on business saying, hey, the Knicks have a dude, was Kendrick Perkins. Because Kendrick Perkins was on that panel with them. Yeah. He did that show with her when she made that statement. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And I'm surprised. Like, I don't want to bring in the obvious. Right?
Yeah.
The obvious thing, like, no, I'm gonna say it. Is now you talk about a white woman who says this,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Mhm.
so now if I cross out the fact that she's a white woman, like, okay, a short young black dude can't get this done, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put in, that she's been marginalized. She's a short woman in the
Hmm.
WNBA. Like, even in the WNBA, she's considered extremely short. How tall is
Yeah.
she? 5'1", 5'2"?
Just about.
Yeah, but she's a Hall of Famer, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. So
Did she ever win a championship? I don't know about that. Did she ever win a championship in WNBA?
I'm not sure,
Okay.
but I do know she had a really good career in WNBA. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and and was like, she was a trailblazer, being one of Greg Popovich's assistant
Yeah.
on the San Antonio Spurs bench as a woman,
Yeah.
coaching men, right?
Yeah.
And it's been said, if there's any woman that can coach men successfully, would be Becky Hammond. But
Yeah.
but then again, hey, she's human, and everybody makes mistakes and say the wrong
Yeah.
thing at times. And I think
Yeah.
that's what it is. She made a mistake, said the wrong. She said the wrong thing. And
Yeah.
but when we talk about storylines, the biggest
Hmm.
storyline is the belief in yourself. The belief in yourself. Jalen Brunson's confidence
Yeah.
over Jalen Brunson's confidence ran through that statement.
That's true. That's true. Very much so.
Yeah.
And by him believing in himself, his father believing in him, his
Yes.
team believing in him. You understand?
Yes.
The whole MSG staff, you understand, the whole core, the hive believed in him.
Yes.
You understand? So he didn't need her to tell him that, you can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand? There's
Yeah.
no way you could do it because of your size.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? He didn't need that because he already had his support system behind him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I don't know if she did it, she said it because of shock value. And it's possibility, she wanted shock value, because she know that it will travel and go far away and it will stay on people's mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking myself now, how does she feel now?
Mm. Yeah,
Right? With this transpiring, which they wanted in 5. Because now the Knicks in 5, right?
yes.
Has become a catchphrase. And I think that if I had the money, I would copyright that.
Yeah,
I trademark.
Yeah, for sure, right? Yeah, yeah. But they got her in interviews, and she's standing. She says, "Yo, I'm standing on what I said." She said, "It's not that I don't like Jalen Brunson." She said,
Yeah.
"But this is before they win a championship, right?" She's
Oh.
like, you know that thing, like, people trying to be wrong and strong, right? So
Yeah.
her statement was not in support of Brunson, right?
Yeah.
And this is not when he got traded to the Knicks. This is when he was on the Knicks and was getting buckets.
Yeah.
When he first came to the Knicks, he was scoring 40 and 50. I remember watching one night, and he dropped 60 on the San Antonio.
You remember that, right? I remember that night. Yes. I remember that night, man.
Yes. And he dropped 60, and the Knicks still lost. But
yeah,
she says after he comes to New York and proves he can get buckets, she's saying that he's not that dude. Now, I'm a big I'm gonna be totally transparent.
Yeah.
When the Knicks were going after Brunson, I didn't want Jalen Brunson. I didn't want Jalen Brunson, right?
And why is that?
Because I was a fan of Malcolm Brogdon, who was on the Knicks earlier this year, who retired. Right? I was a big fan of Malcolm Brogdon, and from the beginning, I was like, man, we need a real good point guard. Now, I was a fan of Jalen Brunson's skills, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't necessarily want him on the Knicks because I didn't see him doing what he was doing, you know? But that was the beginning when he was a Dallas Maverick. And then when Luka got hurt and he had that playoff run where he was getting buckets, and I started seeing certain things, but I still like Malcolm Brogdon because Malcolm Brogdon was a Rookie of the Year, heck of a defensive player, strong NBA point guard, intelligent. But then when Brunson came to New York, and I saw what he was, I was like, oh, we got that dude. We got that dude.
Yeah.
So by the time, when Becky Hammond made that statement, Jalen Brunson was already here getting buckets, man. He was already here putting up major points. He was already here, and Knicks fans looking at Jalen Brunson saying, oh, we got a dude. We got the next Carmelo. We got the next Bernard King. He might be 6'1", 6'2". Shoot, you're taller. You're taller than Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, but even though at his for me, he's still tall for me, right?
Because I'm 6'6".
Yeah, I'm 5'6". So, but in the NBA, 6'6", 6'1", 6'2", that's short in the NBA.
Yeah.
These dudes is 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", right? So, but we saw, even though that he was 6'1", 6'2", whatever you want to call it, 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2", whatever his height is, we knew he was that dude, and he proved it. Did this? He averaged 32 points a game in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Throughout the series, the final series, he averaged 32 against the Spurs. 32. Averaged 28 throughout the playoffs. This dude was, I don't know what type of clutch gene. That what needs to be studied. Like this dude has ice in his veins, man. Ice.
You're a funny dude.
Wow. Like where? Like man, listen, man.
Well, but what did the reporter ask Jalen? He was like, how come you guys have a slow start? And I think what he said was, we come to play. I guess we get a slow start because sometimes we're a little bit behind and we start like really playing like in the second quarter, some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He said, if the game is at 8:30, we trying to play at 9. Like, but that's in true Nick fashion.
He's on color people time.
Yeah. DLCP time, right? Yeah. But throughout these playoffs, one thing I have to say is that, which I still don't understand, the Knicks had a historic run after being down 2-1 to Atlanta. People still are trying to minimize their accomplishment, saying, oh, the Knicks didn't play anyone. The Knicks didn't have any real competition. The Eastern Conference is weak, right? As New Yorkers, we know we rub some people the wrong way.
Yeah.
We're abrasive. We're loud. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta have it in the moment. You go to other places, they stand on line quiet. The line takes too long in New York. You like, what the hell is going on here? Right? Yo. But I didn't realize how much New York was hated until the Knicks reached the finals.
True that.
Yeah. Yo, like, they try to minimize what the Knicks accomplished. Like, they said, okay, Atlanta was really no competition. People don't realize Atlanta was the hottest team.
Yeah, they were pretty good, man.
Yes, they were even up until the playoffs. They were one of the hottest teams in the NBA.
Very much so.
Yes, they were on a winning streak. I think a double digit winning streak before the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? So now they're riding that wave. They trade Trae Young. They riding that wave. They hot as fish grease. They up 2-1. Me again, regular Knick fan. Yo, I tried to pride myself on not crashing out, but I crashed out. I was like, these dudes is a bunch of cornballs. They gonna lose to the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, Jalen Hart, Josh Hart's a cornball. McCall Bridges is a cornball. Yo, I crashed out. But then that's when they went on that 13-game winning streak.
No, so it was a 13 game winning streak, right?
In the playoffs.
In playoffs.
Yes.
13 games, right?
Yes. They didn't lose.
Yeah.
They didn't lose until, the Orange Man came to the game.
Listen, man. Listen. Yo, people were upset because they were saying that he destroyed the fun for the New York fans. Yeah. Because they blocked off the street by 34th Street, 33rd Street right there.
Yes.
In which they weren't able to have the watch party in front of the Madison Square Garden or whatever it is.
Yes.
And with that being said, of all people that never supported Trump, right? Mm-hmm. And always had something to say, like Whoopi Goldberg, she was like, he's always been a Knicks fan, Okay. He wanted to come and enjoy the game. I was like, I was shocked. Because she's like in support of it. Like Whoopi Goldberg is never in support of Trump.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the thing that is, he came to support, but I think what happened is that when the politics get involved, it's like it put a bitter taste in your mouth.
Yes.
Because of him showing up and then the politics and all that stuff. But in any case, it worked itself out in the end.
Yeah.
But people were saying, "Oh yeah, he jinxed the Knicks, and he shouldn't come back to the game until they win the championship because I put an X on them,
Yeah. And but what's so funny? He goes to the game, but they catch him on camera falling asleep.
But what wasn't he? Yeah.
Yo, come on, bro. Yo.
All right, so I'll be the devil's advocate.
Okay.
The man is aging.
Okay.
A lot of older people sleep like that.
You're right.
They try to stay up, right?
Yeah.
But they can't do road like that.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm being honest because I'm around some old people and they be catnapping and for hours and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And what Trump is now? What Trump is 80 now? He's 80 now, right?
Huh?
He's 80 now, right?
Yeah, he's 79 going on 80.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's up there in age and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing here is that, Doug, I've been to the Knicks game where they booed the New York Knicks, right?
Yeah.
The New York Knicks fans booed their team, man. They booed their team. Like, where do you go? New York, yo, New York. Listen, New Yorkers don't give a shit, man.
Nah.
Yo, I hear them boo the Giants. Oh, forget about the Jets. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
you and I are long-suffering Jets fans.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot in common. With the music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we're long-suffering Knicks and Jets fans.
Knicks,
You know,
Jets,
and I see them boo their damn team, man. Like, yo, which other stadium and all that does that? And I've been there where they booted their New York Knicks team, man.
Yeah.
So to see them winning the championship and the feel good moment where everyone, I'm talking about little kids and everything like that, is cheering like, oh, you know, like in the streets and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the catch lingo in New York. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And tomorrow will be the ticker tape parade, my man. Now, will you be there?
Hell no.
Too much drama, yo.
Yeah, if the Knicks had won in 2016, 15, hold it down. I ain't got the time to be ushered and moved out the way and running in the crowd. No, and walking for no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm overjoyed. I wasn't sure I was going to see the Knicks win a championship in my lifetime, but listen, me going to the parade, not going to happen. But I 10 years ago, I would have won. I would have won. Now, I will watch it from the enjoyment of my couch, right? You know?
Is it because you reach an age where the old man legs can't stand up anymore, or what?
By the grace of God, they can still stand. I just don't have the old. It's that old man lack of patience now.
Oh, that's
yeah. You know how that is.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm like, oh no, I can't deal with this right here. I need everything to be comfortable at this point in my life. So, and then like hopefully when they have ring night, I would love to go to a Knicks game on ring night next year. You know, when the season starts and they give out the rings. I would love to go to a Knicks game on that night. You know.
So, in terms of the partnership with Jalen Brunson and his college teammates.
Okay.
They gel very well. They won he won 2 championships with his Villanova, right?
Yes. He won 2. Jalen Brunson himself won 2.
Yeah. Is it Villanova or
Villanova? You're correct. Villanova. Yeah. He won 1 with him, McCall, and Josh Hart.
Yeah. And
then I think he won 2. He won 2, which is him and McCall and DiVincenzo, I think. And Dante DiVincenzo, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
and then with that being said, he won 2 with Villanova. Now he comes and he wins this one with the Knicks.
Yeah.
I think that they should not split the team up. They should keep the core, just like it is. So you remember Jalen Brunson, he took like $100 million loss, right?
Yeah. But here's the next thing. We're gonna lose some players. We're gonna lose some players.
And is
okay, I'm gonna start with Landry Shamet, right?
Yeah.
Landry Shamet, and I'm full transparency. Another player on the Knicks who I grew to love, but I didn't want on the team. Not because I didn't like his game. All I remember was him always being injured. And he started off his career with the Knicks somewhat being injured, right?
Yeah.
But then, when you learn his backstory, He, became a journeyman. A whole bunch of 1 year deals, right?
Yeah.
I believe he had a 1 year deal with the Knicks at $3 million. Right now, he's going to get 11, 12 million plus. Like,
so in other words, he has to renegotiate the deal.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if he made himself some money during these playoffs, so from a business standpoint, if somebody comes to Landry Shamet and I feel he's worth it because he's a great shooter, he's a really good defender, and they say, "Yo, we're gonna give you 14 a year."
Yeah,
I believe he has to go there.
Oh man,
get that money. And get that
that's
money.
not good. That's good though, man.
Because now, if the Knicks try to make Mitchell Robinson a priority, that's pushing them into the second apron.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because right now, Mitch is a free agent. Mitchell Robinson is a free agent. Landry Shamet had a 1 year contract. Jordan Clarkson had a 1 year contract. And I think Deuce McBride is going to get traded. I think Deuce McBride, because just in my opinion, the playoffs showed what Deuce can't do. I really felt like Deuce didn't really give us a really good Deuce McBride game.
Yeah.
During the playoffs. I truly believe out of every Knick that played in the playoffs, he hurt himself with his play. And I think he's a good player, but he didn't play well in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think he played himself off this team. But there's a good chance we lose Mitchell Robinson. There's a good chance we lose Landry Shamet. There's a good chance we lose Jordan Clarkson because Jordan Clarkson and Landry Shamet was on 1 year deals. We're going to lose Mo Diawara, who was on a 1 year. No, I ain't going to say we're going to lose him, but he was on a 1 year deal. So we could lose him as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to lose some players. Like the priority for the Knicks is probably to say, okay, we're going to keep the starting five together, right?
Yeah.
Because they're all locked in. But those key bench players, we're going to lose some of them. We're going to lose some.
So people are saying they should get another big man on the team.
Okay.
To help shore up the team.
Okay.
What do you say about that?
I agree. If we lose Mitch and Hugporty, we're probably going to lose Hugporty because Hugporty was on a 1 year deal. So they're gonna have to get a big man. If we lose Mitchell Robinson, we have to get a big man.
Yeah.
We have to get a big man.
Yeah.
Because who's backing up Karl Anthony Towns?
That's true. That's true. You make a point on
it. Yeah. So one of the big men that's out there that I like that can definitely play Mitchell Robinson's role, offensive rebounds, rim protect, block shots, and he's a better foul shooter. His name is Walker Kessler, but he's a restricted free agent. So
in other words, so he's restricted. So in other words, he cannot go to the Knicks. Explain that.
He just can't go to the Knicks. Like the Knicks could make an offer, and that gives the team he's on, the Utah Jazz, a chance to match it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And that offer, the Knicks might have to offer could be way out of what they want to spend because he's restricted.
Well, maybe Jalen could take another another strike and reduce the salary.
Yeah.
Yo, we just need to win, man. Another time, we need to go back to back. I'm being greedy.
Yeah. And
I'm not even allowing them to enjoy this time right now.
Yeah, and the Knicks got 3 draft picks this year, so they can pick up a big man, but they can pick up a big body in the draft, but that don't with the draft picks, you don't know what you're gonna get, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what you're gonna get. You ain't gonna get too many rookies like Dylan Harper that ball out, and they how can I say contribute to a championship team,
Yeah.
So
the thing here is that just think of this for a moment, though.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen, he took a hit of $100 million, man. Dude,
I gotta laugh.
That's dedication to the team, man.
Because you know me. There's no way I would have did that.
Yeah. And the book that you referred to me around 25 years ago, The Richest Man in Babylon, be like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's $100 million, man. Yo, that's like dedication. And I think also maybe because his father's on the team as well, that also pushed him to say, you know what? This is more than money. This is more than money.
Well, his excuse, because he spoke about it. What's that show? I think he either spoke about it on Good Morning America or he spoke about it on The View. They asked him the same question, and I heard him get his answer before. He said, the contract that he has now, like he was eligible for that max, right?
Yeah.
But I guess his mindset was, hey, I was a 2nd round pick. Hey, I had to fight for everything I got.
Yeah.
The offer that the Knicks made him, he said, yo, let me get this now. He watched his father be a journeyman his whole career. Never really made top NBA money, right? And I guess got the advice from his father, like, yo, you got over $100 million on. You could get 200 and change, but right now you got $100 million on the table. Take that now, because you don't know what's going to happen. You could get hurt, whatever, et cetera, right?
Yeah.
And then it looked like he was doing the Knicks such a favor after he took it, because now they were able to make other moves. He was able to bring his friend McCall in. They was able to sign OG Anunoby, who makes more money than Jalen Brunson, right?
Yeah.
So they was able to bring Carl Anthony in. So they was able to make some moves,
Yeah.
So I mean, here's the next thing. I remember, because Jordan never got paid really what he was worth when he was playing with the Chicago Bulls until like his last year. They gave him like a 1-year contract for $33 million, which was a lot of money during that time, right?
Yeah.
When Jalen, it's time to do his contract again, Jalen's contract is going to be enormous. Jalen's going to be like an $80 million player, man.
Yeah.
So
in terms of Mr. Dolan, the owner.
Yes.
He had a falling out with Charles Oakley.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, Charles Oakley had a falling out with Ewing and all of them.
Yes.
And people are blaming Mr. Dolan for that. And Oakley doesn't sit with them. He sits separately from them. Now he had got banned from the Madison Square Garden. Now he's able to go there, whatever.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason it is, he separated himself from Ewing and them.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's so sad to see that, man, because they play very cohesively together.
But I tell you what, but here's my take on it, man.
And listen, what are your points on that? What are your thoughts?
Yo, listen. Me and you have a real relationship, right?
Yeah.
Me and you have a real relationship.
Yes, very much so. For like 30 years now, right?
Yes, we have a real relationship. Me, you, and Dell have a real relationship.
Yes.
Me, you, and Dez. I'm just naming the people that we have real relationships. We don't see each other every day, but what we experienced together, what we went through together in life, we are like extended family, right?
Correct. Yes.
There is no way I would get on any other platform or any place else and call you a coward.
Yeah.
And that's what Oakley did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, if you have an open platform, most everybody has a platform. So now, if you went somewhere and called me a coward, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I would be hurt, bro.
Yes, very much so.
Right?
Yes.
So you probably I'd be mad later, but I'll be like, no, we family, right? Yes. And so this is what Oakley has said about different. I don't care how tough you are, Oakley. You know?
Yes.
Like, if you got a problem with Patrick Ewing and you felt like he didn't really have your back, you approach him privately and discuss that as brothers, as somebody that went to war together, right?
Very much so. For many years, as a matter of fact, many years.
Yes. So now, if you go on In the Smoke or Out the Mud podcast like Oakley has done and call Patrick a coward, now you want this man to talk to you?
Yeah.
No. At one time Patrick was out with James Dolan.
Yeah, I remember.
Right?
Yes.
Right? But they settled it. Yo, look. Then the next thing, I'll never forget, it's two young men. They have a very popular podcast out called Knicks Fans TV. Young gentlemen. So the kid, not even a kid, this young man said something that Oakley didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of Oakley just saying, oh, yo, I didn't understand, Oakley threatened him. Threatened him like, yo, yo, if I see you, like, basically, and I'm paraphrasing, but like physically, like, yo, if I see you, like, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, and that's good old Oakley fashion.
Yeah, but what the young man said, it was a slang. I forgot the word. I can't remember the word, but it wasn't disrespectful.
Yeah,
Oakley just didn't understand it. So the first thing he went to was, "Oh, I'll beat your ass. I don't play that." And that wasn't what they were saying. And what made me say, "Yo, he's a different type of individual. Something's up with this dude, man." You know. And Dolan said, "Oh, Oakley got a drinking problem."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
I think that Oakley, Mr. Dolan is stubborn as well, but he's the boss.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oakley, he's no boss to Mr. Dolan. Dolan is a billionaire. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think they should be man enough to say, you know what, let's bygone be bygones or what have you. And Oakley, because of his ways and his attitudes and all that stuff, it's very difficult for him to make a way into sports broadcasting and all that stuff, and even working with professional teams.
Yeah.
Because of the way he is, and maybe he's not interested. Who knows? You get what I'm saying? But it just looks so bad that they won the championship, and he's separate from them. Mm-hmm. You know, John Starks with Ewing and all them, and and Oakley's over here by himself with his wife or whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just
and
as a Knicks fan.
And by him going to that game and saying, Antonio, You know he wants to be part of that. He's looking down, and he got all the old Knicks there, and he's sitting up in the stands by himself with his wife.
I'm talking about he looks so lonely. He looks so
and Oakley is important to the Knicks history.
Yeah.
But what they say, pride comes before the fall, right?
Yes, correct.
Yo.
Correct.
It's time to let the ego go, let your pride go, let the machismo go, let the tough persona go, and just have a conversation. You know? Like
start with a conversation. That's the first step.
Yeah, and he gotta think, yo, Dolan's the owner of the team. Madison Square Garden is his house. You act up in my house, you are not coming in my house.
Period.
Right?
Period.
Right?
Period.
So his sense of entitlement, he got to give it a sense of entitlement. Yo, you want to go play with the boys? Stop being a baby. Go. Let your ego go. Have a conversation with Pat. And I feel like he needs to have a conversation with Patrick first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just sad that the one and only Anthony Mason's not here. Enjoy this championship win.
Yeah.
Because Anthony Mason was a rough boy, man.
Yeah.
Nothing getting past him.
Yeah.
He used to go at war. He used to be at war with him and Oakley and them and Ewan and them.
Yeah.
They used to go to war with the Pistons, with the Bulls, with Reggie Miller, Nick Killen, all that, man.
Yeah.
You couldn't get past them. Like back in the days, this was like a rough and rugged basketball. Nowadays is they call just even the slightest like touch like this, the referee.
Yeah.
And the thing here is that what do you think about Wembanyama? Being so people saying that he plays dirty. And he flopping all over the place, like what do you think about that?
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama, yes.
He has a sense of arrogance about him. He has a high sense of arrogance about him, right? And I get it because he's probably been since he probably was like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you're going to the NBA. I knew about Wembanyama when he was like 16 years old, and he cooked my man that played for the other Frenchman, Rudy Gobert. They got him on film playing against Rudy Gobert, and he was cooking Rudy Gobert at 16.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert was already in the NBA. So he's been a story for the longest. He's been coveted for the longest. He's been getting preferential treatment for the longest. So he has a heightened sense of arrogance about him where he feels he can get away with the way he plays. You know what I mean? And when they talk about dirty play, yo, there's dirty players in every sport. Like when you start talking about there's dirty players, there's dirty things in boxing. When they clinch up in boxing, or they make sure they try to throw their thumb in your eye, try to blind you. They make sure they don't both. You know what I'm saying? Like there's going to be dirty players. Players play dirty, period.
But the referee, with him, the referee's not, he don't be calling it, man. You get what I'm saying? So he get away with it. So, especially the Knicks fans, they was like frustrated because they think that the referee was in the pocket.
They definitely protect him.
Yeah.
They protected him because they want him to be the
future golden boy.
Yeah. He's the international face of the NBA.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So he's like, he's not only, Wemby is a problem. He is talented. I've never in my days seen a player like him. Right?
How old is he?
22.
He's only 22?
Yes.
Damn, he got a lot of years left, man.
Yes. So
damn.
Yeah, so he's gonna have the USA on lock, and he already got overseas on lock. You know?
If he remains healthy, he's gonna
yes.
have at least 20-something years left.
Yeah,
because how old is LeBron? LeBron is like 40-something, right?
I think LeBron's turning 42.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of years left. If you remain healthy and win championships, he has a long-lasting career, man.
Yeah. But you know what?
So he's like the golden boy.
You know, LeBron is a free agent, right?
Oh, he is?
Unrestricted.
You think he should come to the Knicks?
That's a good I don't know. I said that to see what you would say. I don't know, man.
Man.
What you think? I really don't know. Because again, from a business standpoint, it throws us into the second apron. Because you gotta pay LeBron, and that handcuffs us. You know? From making any type of other moves. We ain't gonna have no bench. Right? At all.
But you know LeBron move. You know his move, right? His move is he played one year.
Okay.
Do one season. He did it a couple times with he did it with Cleveland, right? And I think another team or whatever.
You're probably right. I think I remember something like that.
And then he renewed it again or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he did that at one point, yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what do you think? Okay, like, would you want to see LeBron in a Knicks uniform with this current team?
The way how New York Knicks be fans be pissed off with him with his dramatic and shit. You touch him, he's like all over, flopping all over the damn place and all that stuff. Yes, I would.
No, you know what? Me too. Even at 42. Because now I'm thinking we're not going to get worse with LeBron.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're not going to get worse.
No.
Yeah. We're going to be, I would like, and it would be media story. Like, you think the Knicks are making a whole bunch of they're in the media now. Oh, that would be First Take, Fox News, all over the internet forever.
Yeah. But how does that look though? Because now Jalen is a captain.
Yes.
LeBron is gonna come and he's gonna be the co-captain.
No, it's still Jalen's team, bro. It's still Jalen's team. We just got LeBron James. It's like you said.
Yeah.
Yo, what we gonna get out of him? 1 year, 2 years?
Yeah.
But it's almost would be similar to when Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Like Durant was a superstar already, but he's gone to play with Steph Curry.
What he did, like 1 year?
He did. I think he did 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
But he wasn't able to get along with what's his name. So
3 years. He won two with Golden State. So I think he did 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we could get LeBron here and get 2 years out of him, we're not getting prime LeBron, but we still getting a really good player.
Yeah.
He's better. He's better than anybody we got on the bench, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to the bench. He's going to start. That means either Josh Hart or Mikal Bridges is going to have to come on the bench. Yeah. Probably Josh Hart. But could you imagine? We got Towns in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
OG Anunoby on one side.
Yeah.
LeBron on another. And Mikal and Brunson in the backcourt.
Yeah.
It would look good. It would look good. And he's an unrestricted free agent. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
So in terms of your takeaway for the Knicks fan, for the team, and for New York, what you got to say, man?
what I gotta say? I gotta say, yo. Well, if I can, it's like 3 things I gotta say. One, I never liked Who Let the Dogs Out when it was a record, but for some reason, I can't stop singing Who Let the Dogs Out. Yeah.
Wait, it's stuck in your head, your brains?
Yes. Ever since Mike Brown did it at the press conference.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out Mike Brown.
Yeah.
The second thing I want to say is the Knicks are a testament, an example of believing in yourself. People said Jalen was too short, he wasn't good enough, proved them wrong. People said Mike Brown was too nice of a guy. He proved them wrong.
Yes.
And it's just a testament to believing in yourself, right?
Yes.
And the third thing, I just want to say, go New York, go New York, go! Just happy, bro.
Go New York, go Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. Yes.
Yo, I copyright and trademark that that phrase. Knicks in 5. You do that shit, you pay.
Yeah, Knicks in 5. That's for sure. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and supporting us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Chief Stero podcast. Our special guest, Doug, popular podcaster, Talking Trash podcast.
Talking Trash, yes.
Thank you so much, man. Yo, we love y'all, man.
Love you, bro. All right, go New York, go New York, go.